Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be re-ranking all my fragrances from worst to best. So I did already do a ranking all my fragrances video, but that was back when I had 4 fragrances, and now I have 9, so I feel like this would be a much better video. Now in 9th place, at the very bottom of this list, we have Nautica Voyage. Now, this fragrance gets so much hate, but I feel like it does not deserve the hate. This is not a bad fragrance. For $20, this is a cheap, fresh, aquatic fragrance that has notes of green apple on the top that is pretty pleasant, but there is this kind of weird, off-putting, kind of salty note that just really ruins it for me. And this also has such bad projection and longevity. Whenever I wear this, I put around 20 sprays, and I literally just, like, I drown myself in this, and I reapply, like, you have to reapply like every hour. This thing does not last. But for $20, I'm not complaining that much. This is just a cheap fragrance. You can't, expect a lot from it. This was hyped a lot, but I feel like it was hyped for the wrong reasons. So yeah, not a bad fragrance at all, but it just doesn't last, doesn't project, doesn't smell that great to me, in my opinion. But this is, I feel like, a decent fragrance for someone who doesn't really want to wear cologne, but wants to smell better than your average Joe, if that makes any sense. Now in 8th place, we have Prada Rossa Ocean EDT. This I got for free from my youth pastor. It was very nice of him. This is a fragrance that is, I feel like, pretty unique for summer. It has this like pink pepper vibe in it, but also has a little bit of the sweetness that makes it pretty unique. I feel like a great summer scent, but this thing does not last, the projection is definitely the worst on this thing out of my entire collection. And yeah, this lasts a good probably 3-4 hours on my skin, just a little more than Nautica Voyage. But this is a very good smelling scent, but I feel like out of the rest of the fragrances in my collection, they just are so much better than this in every single other way. But this is not a bad fragrance at all. I could definitely see people wearing this, like the signature summer scent. It is called Prada Rossa Ocean, but I do also want to say it smells absolutely nothing like ocean. Still a pretty solid fragrance in 8th place. Now in 7th place, we have JPG Le Male. This is a very solid fragrance. For me, I get this like mint, kind of lavender, very fresh and clean vibe. Just the thing about this, I remember I sprayed this at work, and one of my coworkers was like, dang, what does that smell? It just smells like Febreze. And I was like, oh, yeah, I think it's this. And they're like, yeah. So, I mean, if you want to smell like Febreze, go for this. And, Febreze does not smell bad, but I was a little disappointed when hearing that. I don't know if I want to smell like Febreze, if that makes any sense, but this is not a bad fragrance. I just think every other JPG Le Male is just such an upgrade of this. This is a oldie, but honestly, still a goodie. You can still wear this anytime. I feel this is very versatile. You can wear this all 4 seasons. I got this for $40, the 40 milliliter at Nordstrom Rack. You can get the full bottle for around, I say, probably like $60 on Doma Shop. So yeah, not a bad fragrance. Pretty good, actually. I really enjoyed the mint and lavender in this fragrance, and the dry down is even nicer with this vanilla blend. So yeah, I love the presentation too. I think the can it comes in, just the bottle is very unique. I love the pin. This is not a bad fragrance at all. I just prefer a lot of the other fragrances in my collection more. So yeah, JPG Le Male in 7th place. Now next up in 6th place, we have Spicebomb Night Vision EDP. Now, I love this fragrance. This fragrance on the top has this beautiful green apple bergamot that is just sweet and fresh, crazy versatile. The opening on this fragrance is just amazing. It later dries down into this kind of definitely more spice heavy fragrance that is still pretty good, but honestly not to my liking as much. You get a lot more of that black pepper in it. I just really love the opening. The dry down, you know, makes me a little at ease with this fragrance. The bottle design is amazing. This was my first fragrance ever. This projects okay, I think a little above average, but for me, the longevity, 6-7 hours max. It's just okay. Everything is kind of mid about this fragrance, but the smell is pretty amazing. And I just have to say, the other fragrances in my collection are just better than this, but this is not bad at all. This is versatile. You can wear this to work, to school, as an everyday fragrance. I feel like this would be a great signature scent. So yeah, I would highly suggest you guys go check this out. In 6th place, we have Spicebomb Night Vision. Now, I think I will get some hate for this, but in 5th place, I have Bvlgari Tygar. Now, this is a very masculine, versatile fragrance. This smells exactly like when you spray this on, it smells like a sweet grapefruit with added ginger on it. It smells so pleasant, so nice, so versatile. Just, in my opinion, the perfect signature scent. Something to wear all the time, wherever, whenever. But to me, this is a simple fragrance, which is good, but I honestly do enjoy a lot more sweeter fragrances. The ginger is good in this, but I just wish that grapefruit really presented itself a lot more. I know it does already, but I just wish it was a lot more sweeter. This thing, I'm wearing it right now. It'll last for me around 8-9 hours, which is pretty good. But this thing is also $400. Now, I did not buy this. I got this for free from my uncle. But I would never spend $400 on this. I'd honestly rather buy something else that I have in my collection. So yeah, great, you know, fragrance. Not worth $400, but it does have good longevity and projection and a great smell. But yeah, 5th place goes to Bvlgari Tygar. Now, this top 4 is just extremely hard to rank because I just love them all so much. But in 4th place, we have Dior Sauvage Elixir. This is a dark licorice, very heavy fragrance. This lasts days on you. If you apply it to any part of your clothes, this is going to last on it until you wash it at least 5 times. This thing is literally atomic, longest lasting fragrance I've probably ever like tried on. That's what a lot of people say, that is the longest lasting fragrance of all time, actually. And this takes the Sauvage DNA and really darkens it, makes it very nice, has pepper, has, you know, that licorice kind of smell to it, very masculine. This thing projects like a monster. I suggest 4 sprays max. One time I actually put 10 sprays of this. I got nothing but compliments, but I'm sure some people died that day. That's all I'm gonna say. But this thing is just so good. The problem with it is the price. I think, yeah, this is the 60 milliliter. The 60 milliliter retail is $180. The 100 milliliter is $250. That is insane in my opinion. But I mean, this is a great, super long lasting fragrance. But yeah, this definitely deserves the number 4th place just because of how masculine. This is honestly one of the most masculine scents. Definitely the most masculine that I have. It is very professional. You definitely have to be grown to wear this. But yeah, Dior Sauvage Elixir in 4th place. Now in the very respectful 3rd place, we have Burberry Hero EDT. Now this is my latest pickup. This is just slowly becoming one of my favorite scents. But I feel like I can't put it that high up just because I haven't worn it that much. This is a very fresh, masculine, woody, versatile scent that you can wear any occasion. This is just another amazing, you know, signature scent worthy fragrance. This thing just does not last that long. It lasts a decent amount of time, which is why I got the 100 ml so I can just reapply a lot. And the projection is pretty decent on this. I just really enjoy the opening, the dry down. It smells like pine, woods, with just some pepper, and cardamom. This thing just smells so masculine, so good. You guys really have to try this fragrance. I think I'm going to be wearing this a lot during the school year. In second place, I have to give it to Lattafa Khamrah. Now, for literally $33 on Amazon, you get this amazing boozy apple cinnamon fragrance that smells exactly like apple cider donuts you get at a pumpkin patch. Amazing presentation. I mean, just look at this box. Look how it opens. There's a throne for it. This thing is my most complimented fragrance by far. This thing just smells so good. It lasts forever. This lasts around 12 hours. It lasts days if you put it on your clothes. This projects like a monster too, similar to Dior Sauvage. You cannot go wrong with this fragrance. For $33, this thing is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. You guys definitely need to go get this fragrance. Very like vanilla, cinnamon, apple heavy. I feel like you get a lot more of that apple cinnamon on the top, and then you get a lot more of that creamy vanilla apple on the bottom, which just smells so nice. Second place, definitely have to give it to Lattafa Khamrah. Now in first place, I'm giving it to 1 Million Elixir. This fragrance has honestly changed my life. It's just so sweet. Smells, you get honey in there even though honey's not a note. You get this honey, super crazy vanilla, kind of fruity roseness on the top, which some people say is feminine, but it's not at all. This thing just smells so good, and the dry down is so creamy vanilla. It smells like honey ice cream, in my opinion. This thing at first did not last on me that long, but then later, after I let it macerate, I think it's called, this has been lasting on my skin for around probably like 10 to 12 hours, which is absolutely amazing. This thing is probably the best projecting fragrance in my entire collection. This thing will fill the entire room as soon as you put this on. I got this pretty recently, and I've used a pretty good amount. I don't know if you guys can see the liquid there, but I'm using this thing fast. This is definitely, for now, my signature scent, what I've been wearing the most, and I'm going to be wearing this during school so much. Amazing date night, hanging out with your friends fragrance. You guys definitely have to go try this out. Super sweet, super good. I just love this thing. It's definitely youthful, definitely more for like party situations, hanging out like in crowds of people. Not as professional, but I'm youthful. I love hanging out with my friends. This is just amazing for me, and this makes this my favorite, cologne in my entire collection at the moment. Thank you guys for watching the entire video all the way through. I just want to give you guys a little reminder that Jesus loves you. Ever since I turned my life to God, it has changed my life, and I know it can change yours too. Go seek God. Go seek Jesus. He loves you so much and wants a relationship with you. Thank you for watching the video.